I love science as well, and I've had a similar life.
It was the most difficult competition.
How did you feel when you see someone else inventing your ideas?
It's my major and I'm scared of it. If any error happens to this human robot, it may kill me.
But what you invented was, if I can keep my phone here and the charger is here, it can still charge.
So
she's low-key flexing, right? Like, you guys are nothing. I've met the king.
You can transfer your body from one place to another, and Nikola Tesla did it. He was killed. Where is his research? We don't know.
Where is the conspiracy?
Mostly is I do believe in time travel, actually. The communication between Moses and his God, Allah.
Yes.
So they tried to find this conversation.
So are these people using it, your technology?
No, I think they throw it away.
Hello everybody and welcome to yet another episode of Brew with Abdu. In today's episode we have an inventor from Kuwait. Her name is JENAN Al-SHEHAB and I will ask her to introduce herself. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much, Abdu, and I'm happy to meet you and happy to be on the first English podcast in Kuwait.
Thank you so much.
So I'm electrical engineer. I'm JENAN Al-SHEHAB. I graduated from Kuwait University. And recently I finished my master's studies and the graduate study also in Kuwait University.
Nice.
In the program of engineering in system and process control. It wasn't easy. I know that the title is very long. Yeah. But I love it. I love it because I understand it. So I went from electrical to control, which is a major in electrical, mechanical, and chemical engineering.
Okay.
So I specialized in control engineering, which is the devices for stability, for reducing vibration, and so many things, so many electronics.
Okay.
So yeah, that's me in short.
Awesome. I meet a lot of people who are into engineering and science fields and stuff like that, but they've not started their journey that way. They've started their journey completely different. But I think in your case, you've started your journey from childhood into science. You've won so many achievements, so many awards. So tell me how your journey has been into this field.
Maybe it started curiosity. I didn't know it's science or technology or engineering. I didn't know anything about it. I was curious how devices are working, how everything is connected, why when I press a light in the end of the room, when I press a switch, all the lights turns on.
Right.
So what is the connection? That's what when I was a child. Yeah, not now. Okay. So this curiosity grew with me. I ruined a lot of devices at home. Yeah, I get yelled at a lot from my father, mother, for destroying a lot of devices. I was curious to see what's behind the scene, BTS, behind electronics, how TV is working, how the radio is working, how the mobile phone is working, how the landline is working in previous years before having the iPhone and other mobiles. When I grew up, I went to high school. When I went to high school, there was a competition for finding a solution for a pandemic that happened in Kuwait. It was like in 2004, 2003, which is the sea pollution, which killed the life sea. All the fish was floating on the surface of the sea. So this competition opened my mind. So an invention is a solution for a problem.
Okay.
At this age, I discovered that I'm into invention, but still, what is the tools that I need to be an inventor? What school I have to go after high school to know how to do my invention or implement them?
Right.
Although not all inventors know or have the tools for inventing. For example, there was an English writer who invented the corrector, the white corrector. Yeah. So she was a writer. She's not a chemist. She don't know anything about chemicals, but she has a problem because in old typing machines, if you have a small typo, you have to go again from the beginning.
Right.
Yeah, you cannot erase it.
Correct.
So she thought of a solution for this problem, which is an innovation. She's still not an inventor, to just erase these small mistakes and continue her writing. I think she's a novelist. So she went for help from an alchemist, also an English alchemist.
Okay.
She told him that I need a chemical material that it's white and dries quickly.
Okay.
And he invented this chemical, but as invention-wise, she's the inventor.
Right.
Yeah, so he just implemented her invention.
Right.
So I can invent in different fields, but I don't recommend it. I recommend always having the tools and know how to do your own inventions. So after graduating from high school, I went to the College of Technologies, before engineering college. It was a diploma.
Right.
The Public Authority of Applied Education and Training, the difference between it and between universities here in Kuwait, that you have to do everything in hand. So it's more practical than theoretical. So I did a lot, and I knew how to implement circuits, so how to implement my inventions, my ideas. And then after it, after I had A, so if you have A or A+, you can go and get accepted at Kuwait University College of Engineering and Petroleum, and that's what I did.
Okay.
So I went to the College of Engineering, Electrical Engineering, because I love circuit, I love wires, I love electronics, I love to mess with them. So I knew how to implement my invention in later in life. But in the beginning, I just have like a sketchbook, you know.
Right.
I still have it. Yeah, I sometimes I laugh at the ideas. And you will be surprised that some of the ideas are implemented and used now, that I used to sketch when I was a child. And one of them is the motion VR.
How did you feel when you see someone else inventing your ideas?
Pissed.
Accurate feeling.
yeah. I'm pissed because, damn, I thought of these ideas years ago, but yeah, I don't have we don't have the manufacturers here in Kuwait.
Right.
I didn't have that at the time, the tools and the skills to implement my invention. I didn't know how.
Right.
I just have the idea. What if we wear glasses and we see TV and we move and it moves with us, and I just sketch it as an idea, and then what will happen if we have a car that works with solar cells? Some companies did it already in China, I think, and in South Asia.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw my inventions in reality and I used them. Yeah, I was mad, but you know what to do. Yeah. But after graduating from Kuwait University, maybe I stopped invention for a while until I graduated, just to focus on my studies, like 4.5 years. When I had my bachelor, then I started my own invention and started doing it, which is the wireless technology, or how we call it, wireless power transmission system.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
how it's registered in the...
For which you won the invention.
So many awards,
Yes,
and
yes.
the patent from USPTO, the USA.
Yeah. When we think about inventions and when we think about inventors, great names come into mind, and we always think of like Western countries, USA, UK,
course, yeah.
all these countries.
Yeah.
But now when I'm speaking with you, I realize that, in my backyard, there is an inventor who's won so many awards. And I should be feeling so grateful of being in Kuwait, being around people like you. And you're just an arm's away. Like you.
I'm having goosebumps, okay?
That's true. I mean, I love science as well. And I've had a similar life as well. I was always curious. I had a startup company as well in app development. So I've had a similar lifestyle as well. But I was not as gifted as you are.
It's not about gifted. When you work, you will reach something.
Right,
I mean,
true.
mashallah, now you are having your own podcast in Kuwait,
yes.
and mashallah, it is successful.
Yes.
When you work hard, no matter what's your skills, no matter what's your brain IQ level, you will reach it. You know, it's consistency. It's not about being smart.
True.
Yeah.
That's absolutely
Yeah.
true. So this technology, wireless power transmission.
Yeah.
when we speak about wireless powers, it's still some way it still uses wires, right?
It does, yeah.
It's not, they call it, it's not true wireless.
No, it is wireless. Okay, so it's not a completely new technology. It's improvement for the wireless charger that we are already using. And some
But I think like you still have to connect to something, right? If I want to charge my phone, I have to connect it to something.
Yeah, you
even
have
though
to
it is wireless.
connect it to the receiver.
Yeah.
But now phones those days already have a built-in receiver.
Right.
So not all devices have to have a receiving device.
Right.
But yes, you have to have the receiver.
But what you invented was, if I can keep my phone here and the charger is here, it can still charge,
Yes,
right? From a distance as well.
Yeah. I use the theory of electromagnetic coupling. So I transmit electromagnetic waves, and then I use the theory of energy conversion, if you heard of it. So sometimes, like a heater, I have electrical, and then I transfer it to heat.
Right.
So I have electromagnetic waves, and I transfer them to electricity. Okay, that's the secret. I'm not going to tell you the secret recipe. Okay, so I take electricity and transform it and convert it into electromagnetic waves, and then the other device, which has the receiver, will take this or will couple with the electromagnetic waves and then transform them back or convert them back to electricity and charge the phone or activate the TV or whatever device.
Lovely.
Yeah.
When was this invented? Which year?
This was invented, it was in my mind and it was in my sketchbook, but it was invented actually in the first prototype in 2015, after I graduated from Kuwait.
9 years ago.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, why did you tell me? I didn't count it. I didn't count it. I feel stressed today.
So how far has this technology come in the past 9 years?
Okay, so I have now the commercial product. Thankfully,
Wow.
I've worked. Yeah, I rented a workshop in Fehehil area, which is an industrial area.
Okay.
I started working. I used the help of Indian also workers, they were electricians.
Right.
So I told them what to do, build the circuit and give it to me, and then build the circuit and then give it to me. So I try to implement the theory and trial and error until I reach the final circuit. So in this workshop, I reached the final product. Yeah, reaching the final product is a huge achievement for me. Now I need to take this final product, and take it to the market,
right?
Which is not in my special field, So I need the help now.
That's where I come in.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You can help, seriously. So now I'm looking for a company that knows how to mass order this product and start advertising, branding. It is branded, actually. Electrodis.
Yes.
Yeah, which is electromagnetic distribution.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I wanted to ask you why is this name there?
Yeah, it's short for electromagnetic distribution. Yeah.
Perfect.
So because I'm using the theory again for electromagnetic.
But it also sounds so futuristic, like Electrodis,
Yeah.
Andromeda, Electrodis.
I didn't thought about it when I registered it. It was just when you go to the Public Authority of Industry here in Kuwait, you have to register a name that it's not there.
Right.
And in Kuwait we have so many shops, so many stores, so many markets, so many laundries.
Correct.
So you cannot take a name that it's already there, even if it's not in your field.
True.
So when I was thinking about it, I used it was Y-Charge in the beginning.
Y-Charge?
Yes, or wireless charger.
Right.
So our wireless charging. I think there is a store that sells phone covers or something. It's called Y-Charge. So I couldn't use this name. And at the moment, I thought of electromagnetic distribution. Okay, Electrodis, and it happened.
Right.
Yeah.
Perfect. So this company, Electrodis, that you've built, is this running right now? Is this making money? What's happening?
No, it's not making money, actually. It's still in the process of building the mass order, of signing with another marketing agency that will know how to manage this product as a business.
Right.
I'm in the end, I'm just an engineer, I'm an inventor, but I'm not a businesswoman.
So the complete supplies and distribution system and everything.
Yes, exactly.
Have you sold locally in Kuwait?
No, still,
Not yet.
I don't have the mass order.
Right.
Still, yeah.
Do you use it in your house?
I use it in my office.
Okay.
Yeah, I use it.
I'm
in
so
my
jealous.
office. I have 2 seats, which is really big seats, leather seats that has the electromagnetic cells inside them. So once I sit on the seat, my phone is charged. Every visitor comes to me, they go like, I want to charge my phone. I don't just sit there. And I have,
That's a flex.
yeah. And I have tables also that I have a TV if I want to show something like a presentation or something. So this TV also works without wires. It's only in my office because I open the TV, I put the receiver inside, I cut the wire. And, it has to have a receiver. Unfortunately, we don't have that. The TV that we have today is not designed to receive wireless technology. It's designed to receive electricity from wires. Yeah,
So you don't have warranty now for the TV.
No.
You messed up with it.
No, I messed it up. Yeah, it's gone.
So tell me, your field, it's the STEM field, right?
Sorry.
STEM field.
Yeah.
Right. In STEM field, usually there are not a lot of women in STEM field: science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
Okay.
Right. And I think like more than 90% are males. And there's a reason for that. I mean, it's not always like because of some discrimination or something like that.
Before you finish, let me correct your information.
Okay.
67% of engineering college graduates are female.
In Kuwait?
In Kuwait, yes.
Oh, awesome.
So if
I was talking about like global statistics.
global
But
statistic. Yeah,
that's lovely in Kuwait.
Men is more than women, but locally in Kuwait, women is more than men.
Really?
Yes, in science and technology.
60%, that's amazing.
Yeah, 67%. I think it's higher now, yeah. The statistic that I have, it's like 3 years ago. So I think it's higher now.
So what do you think changed in the past few years? How did we come up to such a percentage where women are leading the field?
It was forever, women is higher than men in engineering. Women love science. Here in Kuwait, they love science and technology. Even if it's not their field, they like to listen to me when I talk about engineering, when I talk about... I'm into also astronomy. So when I talk about astronomy, the trip that I do for astronomy, I have females more than males.
Wow.
They love to listen. They love to learn new things in science and technology. So this is... if I want to talk about Kuwait, but talking globally, yeah, men is more than women.
Right.
Yeah.
So alhamdulillah, Kuwait is doing well in that regard.
Alhamdulillah, yes. Alhamdulillah.
So would you want more men to be coming into this field as well? Since
let me tell you, I'm not sexist, so I need just good workers,
Right.
And I want youth to go to science and technology more. I don't have a difference between men or women if you're working good.
Right.
Yeah,
Awesome.
even collaborating with me, if you're a man or a woman, I don't care. Yeah,
Right.
you do your job good. So you're in.
Do you think because of social media, more people are dropping out of such fields?
No, I think the opposite. Because talking about myself, I'm not going to talk about other people or other accounts. Talking about myself, I'm trying to show that science and technology are fun.
Right.
If it's in astronomy, if it's in engineering, if it's in technology, I always show the fun part of science and technology and studying science and technology. Of course, I had hard time having my certificate, having my master's, going into astronomy and studying. I've been to NASA actually in 2015.
Ooh,
yeah, I
lovely.
took ATX training. All this journey, it wasn't easy for me, but I like to show it that for other youth and other people it's fun. Even if it's hard, it's fun to learn these things.
That's true.
Yeah.
Amazing. How many people have joined you in your cult?
I've reached 67.
Wow.
Yeah, I've reached, in my last astronomy adventure, 67 people was joined. Yeah.
Oof.
I slept for 2 days after it. Yeah.
It was that tiring. Huh?
It was so difficult. It was so hard to, And, it's new information for them. Because we studied, even here in Kuwait, in schools, of talking about the sky. We are in the north,
Right.
so we have the northern sky. If we talk about the northern sky, we have so many stars that are called by names. You know, we have the polar star, we have the Big Bear, and or they call it Ursa Major or the Ursa Minor, the small bear. We have these English names.
Yes.
But most of Kuwaiti, if not all of them, know nothing about Arab sky. And actually, I'm writing a book now about Arab mythology and astronomy. It's coming soon, inshallah.
Wow.
A week or two. Yeah, it's launching
Excited.
soon.
Can't wait to read it.
Yeah, inshallah. It's in English, and I'm going to translate it later because most of the name, so if I want to explain, it's hard.
So what do you mean Arab sky?
Arab sky, Arab mythology and astronomy. So if we talk about Ursa Major or the Big Bear, it's a constellation of 7 stars. Okay, that looks like a spoon. You know how it looks like?
Yeah.
It looks like a spoon. So we call it the polar bear or the Big Bear.
Okay.
Arab sky, they don't call it like that. They call it Nash and his 7 daughters.
Okay.
And there is a story about it. And Arab in the past, they written these stories and myths just to know when this star is coming, and they wrote a lot of poetry about it. And so if we see the star, so winter is coming. If we see the star, so in 2 days or 3 days it's gonna be raining. If we have the star, so okay, summer is here.
And does that have any scientific basis on that?
Of course, yeah, because the Earth is turning, so some of the northern sky stars goes to the south.
Okay.
And then it comes again back in winter. So yeah, they have these signs to know the seasons and also the directions.
Oh.
So as a scuba training, I know where's north, south, east, west from the sky. Even if I don't have Google Maps or I don't have a compass.
Right.
If you're lost in a desert and you don't have anything, no internet, nothing, so what are you gonna do? That's what I tell and or story tell the adventurers. I call them adventurers. I don't call them participants. The adventurers that come with me in my adventures, I start telling them how to know the direction. Okay, how to pray. Where is the Qibla? Where is Mecca? Okay, so you have, this is the polar star. This is north. Okay, you give your back to the polar star, and then you go slightly right. This is the Qibla. Now you can pray. Without having a Google map, without having, This is the Arab sky. And I'm trying to collect all the mythology, all the stories in one book, and all what I'm saying in my trips in this book. So hopefully, not only, and I meant to write it in English because I want to spread the Arab sky not only locally, I want to spread it globally. I want also foreigners to know about the Arabian sky.
Lovely. So where do you take these trips to?
In winter, we go to Salmi, which is it's desert, and
it's south of Kuwait, right?
It's near to Saudi Arabia. It's
right. So southwest.
Yeah. Why Salmi? Because it's lower in light pollution. If I want the stars, I have to have low light pollution.
Correct.
In summer, we cannot go to the desert. It's dangerous. There's snakes. There's a lot of desert life. So I do it in summer in islands, in Kuwait islands, like in Garo Islands, in Al Maradim Island, and Kubar Island. Yeah.
Right. You know how we say that society shapes who you are, right? But then there are some people who break out of that society and do something really spectacular.
Yeah.
There would be a lot of people who would be, hoping to become scientists one day from Kuwait. But like you said, we don't have the infrastructure in Kuwait as much as we have in other countries in the world. So many people who are aspiring to be a scientist one day and inventors. What do you suggest for them? What's the path that they need to take in life?
It's not about taking a path. It's about starting. Start. Don't let the society put you down. For myself, I took it as a challenge because they told me years ago, you can't do it. You're a female, unfortunately. Yeah, they're so sexist. And I told them, okay, let's see. So now I'm happy And I feel the revenge that the same people wanting to collaborate with me now.
Right.
So you thought I couldn't do it like years ago, and now you want to collaborate with me. So that's good. Revenge is good.
Revenge
Sometimes,
is good. Revenge is
sometimes, yeah,
amazing.
not always. Sometimes, revenge is good. Coming back strong is good.
Absolutely. Like, and also revenge in in the way that you're succeeding in life.
Yes.
That's the best revenge.
Yes. Succeeding in life, adding to myself, to my family, adding to my country, being a model for children. I go to so many schools. I do speeches, and I do like workshops for robotics and Arduino robot. I don't know if you know about it or no. There is the Raspberry robot, which is a controller, small controller.
Okay.
You can program it. It's easy.
Yeah,
to program.
yeah. I think I've seen some of them.
Yeah, and Arduino. So I teach
It's for
them-
education like that.
Yes,
Yeah.
so I teach them like robotics and how to have fun in technology. It's fun. Oh, we did radar, or we did like a robot that can move and follow a line. Oh, see what you did? You're smart. You can program. Yeah. So I try to make it fun and show that it's possible.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you see in Saudi Arabia they recently launched a new robot?
Yes.
In
yeah. I freaked out actually.
That was freaking.
Yeah, I freaked out. See, my major is robotics. Control engineering is robotics actually, but I freak out from robots. If any error happens to this human robot, it may kill me. It's gonna start running after me. So yeah,
My God.
it's so scary because the minimum mistakes can result in a disaster.
Do you think Terminator can one time be true?
Terminator?
Will it come true one day?
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. You're freaking me out, Abdu.
You are freaking me out. If
Well,
an expert
because-
is saying that she's scared of robots, we have to be scared of
yeah,
robots.
it's my major,
Oh my
and I'm
God.
scared of it. So yeah, I don't go close to robots. I do robots, but I do like simple robots, like controllers for big machinery, like heavy machineries, like wheel loaders, and I do controllers for the operator. That was my thesis actually, a controller for the robot, because when he drive the heavy machinery, a loader loading or unloading, he vibrates a lot, and that causes lower back problems. We call it the whole body vibration. So I need to lower the whole body vibration by creating a control system. That was my thesis, and
Wow.
I succeeded to reduce it until like 30-40%. So this is my major. I didn't go through robotics. I think my PhD gonna be robotics. Inshallah, Terminator not gonna kill me.
Inshallah. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, finger crossed. Yeah.
So tell me, the wireless technology that you've created, was this your most challenging invention, or was this your most fun-loving invention that you created?
No, not the most fun. Actually, it was my dream that this invention reaches the market and people start using it. Because if you remember in previous life, I don't know, how old are you?
I'm 32.
Okay, so you remember when we don't have wireless internet?
Yes.
You remember when we start to connect to satellites, like you remember the sounds that
I
we
do.
had before, and we have to cut the house landline, and we get screamed at that the line is disconnected, and if somebody calls, like it's busy, my daughter is connected to the internet. Remember that?
Right,
You remember that era?
Yeah.
So now we have wireless internet, and everywhere.
Correct.
Nobody use wire internet. Okay, so why don't we use wireless electricity too? It's possible, and it was there years ago when Nikola Tesla invented it. But where's his research? We don't know.
Really?
Yes, nobody knows. Some people say he was
So
killed.
there is a conspiracy.
Yeah, he was killed. By who? We don't know, but mostly it's the government, because he was challenging the government. All the money going to the government is from the wire telephones and the wire electricity. So you are doing a wireless tower, you are challenging us, and we're gonna lose a lot of money. So he was killed. The tower was destroyed, and the research was nowhere to find. Some people said that they burned the research, and some people said that it's with the army, the U.S. Army. So we don't know, and we cannot reach it. So we, as engineers that love electromagnetic field, we're trying to produce this wireless technology without getting killed.
So, is Nikola Tesla who you look up to the most?
Yes. His brain, actually, not
Right.
his personality.
Of course.
his brain, yeah. His researches. I wish I can have his research in my hand and read it. It's a huge dream for me. But yeah, it's nowhere to find,
So,
unfortunately.
from childhood, you looked up to him. He was your role model. In
After
terms
knowing that I'm into invention,
Mhm.
after knowing, so that was my biggest dream, is to have this tower again. I don't know if you saw the Back to the Future and things like this. I believe in these things. If you have like a strong, very strong electromagnetic field, you can build a portal. Okay, people now gonna say that I'm imagining things, but that's true. That's
Okay,
true. Yeah,
really?
you can
Interesting.
transfer your body from one place to another, and Nikola Tesla did it by having huge powered electromagnetic field. Yeah, but by huge I mean like a whole area in Kuwait gonna lose their electricity. That's big. Yeah.
Wow. So, you will go in the future, or you will go in the past? Because one of them is impossible.
It's not time travel. It's just
Teleportation.
from
Okay.
from one
Understood.
place to another. So he used an apple and he teleported from one place to another in front of people's eyes.
Right.
Yeah, and then he used a bird, and then he used himself.
Right. You think time travel is not possible, right?
Okay, you want people to tell me that I'm a psycho, right? I do believe in time travel, actually.
Really?
Yes, I do believe in time travel because NASA, for example, they tried to find, when you go out of our atmosphere, you can hear conversations years ago. So all pictures, like, the Interstellar movie?
Yeah.
That's reality. So if you go out of the atmosphere and you reach certain levels, and with certain technology you can listen to conversation that happened like hundreds or thousands years ago, and you can see pictures also from hundreds and thousand years ago. Our conversation now is going up, and people in the future can see it.
Wow.
Yeah, some scientists of NASA, they believe in Christian. They believe in the communication between Moses and his God, Allah.
Yes.
So they tried to find this conversation, and they never find it. They find another. That was their goal, to find the conversation between Moses and God, but they didn't find it. Yeah, that's impossible to find. Yeah.
So you're saying because time is relative, the farther you go, the slower the time is for you?
Yes.
Is that the way?
Yes, it's like light travel and sound
Right.
travel. So, there is certain speed, and we're going to go to quantum, and we're going to go to so much science to understand it. But to summarize it, just watch Interstellar movie,
Right.
and you're going to understand.
5 times. You have to watch it 5 times.
Yeah.
Not you, but people like us.
Oh,
Ordinary
okay.
people.
Okay, well, you're going to understand it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true,
you can
true.
understand. You can see things that 90% is true.
But I think you can travel in the future if at all there is a technology. In the past, I don't think that's possible, because I watched a podcast by Neil deGrasse Tyson, and he said that going back in time is impossible.
No, I believe the opposite. Because things that already happened, you can see it, but things that didn't happen, it didn't happen. Although in the Quran, if you read the Quran and you see that God is talking to us in the past sentence, so everything in this world happened already, and everyone now in Jannah and in Nar and Jahannam and in Jannah. So everything we are living happened already. And all the Quran is in past phrases. So it's possible that you can know the future. It's possible that you can go to the future. But for the technologies that we have and for the information that I have, you can see and listen to the past.
Oh,
yeah.
That's amazing. I should be.
That's scary.
Yeah.
No, not amazing. That's scary.
No, it's just like the adventure in me is saying, go into space and listen to the stories that people have.
I know the feeling. Yeah, I know. Just take me and put me there. Yeah.
My friends don't believe me, but I've signed up for NASA's mission to Mars in 2026.
Yeah.
I've signed up for that.
too. Yeah, okay.
Really? You've
Yeah, I
done?
signed up too.
Oh,
Yeah.
my friends don't believe me, but I'm going.
Yeah, I signed up for it too. And I think Ghanem Latebi from the National Museum here in Kuwait, and Abdel Aziz Al and Reem Al Abdel Razak, so many Kuwaitis.
Wow.
Yeah, into
That's
astronomy.
amazing.
Yep.
So we'll go as a team.
Yeah, yeah, as a science team.
Yeah, you have to teach me everything, by the way.
I don't think I'm gonna be in the present time. I don't think. Yeah, I'll just be freaking out all the time.
By the way, we went into so many other stories. We missed the question. I asked you what was the most fun invention you created.
Oh, most fun.
Yeah.
Okay, the most fun was my first invention because I was a child and we were a team and I invented the solution and we started, implementing it in a paperboard, and it was fun to see it that it's working. I told you about the pandemic that was pollution in the sea.
Yeah.
So it was like a sensor that detects any small pollution that gonna be. This sensor will be on the buoys. See the buoy.
The boy?
The buoy, the orange buoy. It's BOUY buoy.
In the sea.
Yeah,
Ha,
in the
ha,
sea.
yes.
Yeah, the
That's
buoy.
floating on the
yeah, the
surface.
floating.
Yeah.
So these sensors gonna be under the buoy,
Okay.
and it's gonna detect any oil, any pollution, and then it's gonna send a message to people in charge, and then they have to go and detect it and clean it before it's spread out. So this was my first invention. I was 15 years old, and I implemented and I put a bowl with the water, with seawater, and then I put the sensor inside. And when the judges came to me, I put some oil and then start beeping, beep beep. See, so this is and then sending sending a message from the sensor to the receiver, and then a light comes to the Coast Yard.
Oh, Coast Yard, yes.
Yeah, Coast Yard.
Yes. So are these people using it, your technology?
No, unfortunately. I was a child, and the school told me that your inventions belong to the school, and you cannot take it. And yeah, I think they throw it away. Yeah.
Build another device and give it to them now.
I don't know if I can because it's registered in the National Library. Everything here in Kuwait, if you write a book, if you do an invention, if you have an idea of like a TV show or something, you have to register it in the library, in the National Library. Maybe so many people don't know that.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you register it, khalas, it's under your name. So I cannot go chasing it.
Okay.
Yeah. I have another ideas, no problem. I still have my sketchbook.
Hope nobody else is inventing those things.
Until now, no. Maybe after the podcast, I don't know.
So are you still studying?
I just recently, last March, I finished my master's studies, the defense, and submitting my thesis to the Graduate Studies College, also Kuwait University. So I'll just take a break until next year, and then I will continue my PhD, hopefully in Abdullah Salam, a new college. I don't know if you know about it or no. It's brand new for research only.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which area is this in?
Khaldiya.
Khaldiya.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was engineering and science colleges before for Kuwait University. Now Kuwait University transferred to Shdadiya. All colleges.
Yeah.
So
on the 4th Ring Road, the same one?
Yeah, on the 4th Ring Road. It was for Kuwait University. Kuwait University now in Shdadiya. So Abdullah Salim College for scientific research is now there.
Okay, perfect.
All the buildings, yeah. So hopefully I'm going to continue my PhD there. Yeah.
All right. So how have your parents all your life reacted to whatever you've done in your life? Because your parents' support is very important.
Yeah, it wasn't easy in the beginning. Actually, my father passed away when I was young, so he didn't see all. That's okay. He didn't see all. I'm sure he's proud there. Yeah, hopefully, yeah. I'm sure. He didn't see all my invention. He didn't see. I was in high school when he passed away, so he didn't see even my first invention. But my mom, on the other hand, she didn't like it in the beginning because it's taking me away from my study. And basically, I had really low grade in high school when I graduated. Very
Really?
low grade.
You?
Yeah, because I wasn't focused.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I focused like an invention. Let's go to this competition. Let's do this. Oh, we have this pandemic. Okay, I'm going to. And then I participated in a physics Olympiad, and I got the gold place in national competition. And then I was nominated to represent Kuwait in physics Olympiad in Singapore, International Physics Olympiad. So I was very far from studying, very far. So I had very low grade that couldn't take me to enter Kuwait University or having any good college. That's why I went to diploma in the beginning, because I had really low grade. And one of the conditions to go to Kuwait University College of Engineering and Petroleum is to have A in a diploma. If you didn't have A in high school, okay, you still have another chance. Go to Public Authority of Applied Education and Training, have A for 3 years again. So yeah, after high school, I studied 3 years electronics, and then I had A. I went to College of Engineering and Petroleum. But if time went back, I'm gonna do the same. Even if I have A in high school, Public Authority of Applied Education and Training taught me practical practice of engineering more than theoretical. So if I went directly to Kuwait University College of Engineering, I'm not gonna know how to implement my inventions. So yani, subhanallah, it was meant to be.
It was meant to be.
Yeah, it
True.
was meant to be, and I'm really thankful for God for this path that He drew for me.
Amazing. So your mother, in the beginning, she didn't understand.
support for my studying, because you're not gonna have a grade. You're not gonna enter Kuwait University. See your cousins; they're all having good grades, and I didn't understand at the time. I was young, and I was so passionate about, like, I want to do a device. I want to do. I didn't understand, life and grades, and I didn't understand it. But after graduating, thankfully, I had another chance. Now she's thankful for all I did in my life, and she's number one supporter for me.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Without my mom, I don't think that I reached anything of what I had now. I have 9 international gold medals for this invention. Yeah, I'm having goosebumps now talking about it. Yeah, I don't want to cry. So yeah, that's all my mom. Yeah.
Inshallah. May you receive all the more successes in life.
Inshallah, ya Rab. And in this path and in this career, you're gonna have so many haters that are gonna start hitting you. Especially now we have social media.
True.
You're gonna have so many haters that are gonna start beating you and talking bad about you. And they don't understand that a Kuwaiti girl having a gold medal from Japan, for example, what? She's a liar.
Of course.
So I went through like a depression, and people are talking about me in social media. I don't know what to do. My mom helped me through this, although I felt her depression also, because people are talking about her doctor. It's not easy.
It's difficult.
Yeah, they're facing jail. So yeah, that's good.
Ooh.
And then all of
defamation.
Yeah.
Damn,
all of them.
She's a killer.
all of them. Thanks to my friends, actually. I didn't know the path. Yeah, thanks to my friend. They talked to a lawyer, and JENAN, we're not going to leave you. You're going to take all these people, and we're going to throw them in jail. So they're facing jail.
MashaAllah.
Yeah. And they're paying me also. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for the 5,001. If you say something bad for someone in Kuwait, you're going to pay 5,001.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
So if you curse someone and he go complain in the court, you have to pay him 5,001.
Oof.
Yeah, I don't know why. Well, maybe for the bottle of water after this case. Yeah. So everyone is paying 5,001.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So now you don't have to work. You just have to create new devices.
Yeah,
just keep inventing.
No,
money is flowing.
Yeah. I'm leaving my friends go search for bad comments and just come to me, bring them for me. No, actually, see, for my personality, I don't like fighting people. If you have a complaint, you can come just ask me directly, and I'm gonna show you the truth. I'm gonna show you all my certificates. I'm gonna show you how I reached there. You can complain. You can say I don't believe it, but in a good way.
Right.
But
True.
you cannot just fight and
Yeah.
beat and curse the family. Yeah,
Yeah. You can be curious.
yeah.
How did she do it?
Of course,
Yeah.
yeah, in a polite way.
Yeah,
but
but-
don't cross boundaries. Don't
Absolutely.
cross boundaries. If you want to cross boundary, you better have money. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's funny. So let's jump to something that's not scientific. You have an extreme passion and interest in scuba diving.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Tell me that story.
Oh, okay. So I started scuba diving when my grandmother died. My grandmother, yeah, I was so attached to my grandmother, and I'm still attached to her. She visits me a lot in my dreams. She knows when I'm sick. She knows when I'm sad. So she passed away. And it was pandemic. It was Corona. It was in the
So
beginning.
very recent.
Yeah. It was 2020.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like 4 years ago, and I needed to just. I went through really hard times, not accepting any. I have faith. I know it's all a path that we are going through. We all gonna die. I know, but it's hard when someone goes before you.
True.
Yeah, you miss them so much, and she died between my hands. So it was very hard. It was
so
really
sorry.
hard. Yeah. So. And it was in the beginning of the pandemic, and we had quarantine, and all the airports were closed, and we are sitting at home. It was Ramadan, remember? It was
Yeah.
complete
I remember.
quarantine. Yeah. What can I do? How can I escape? How can I breathe? And then I started scuba diving. Yeah.
Lovely.
I went to the sea and I started scuba diving, and I wasn't thinking that one day I'm gonna be a scuba diving instructor. I was so afraid. All my life I was afraid of fish. I'm a vegetarian actually.
Really?
Yeah, I can't. It's something that I can't imagine. I cannot eat fresh meat. I cannot eat something that walks and breathes. Yeah, I know it's tasty. I used to eat it. I know it's good. I wish I can go back, but I can't.
Okay.
You
What
know?
changed?
My imagination.
Okay.
Yeah,
So since when?
since high school, I think. Since
Wow,
high school, yeah.
that's
My
a long
uncle,
time.
one of my uncles, used to tease me when machbous, right?
Yeah, Majboos, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah, yeah. My grandmother used to do chicken machbous.
He's laughing there. He's already
He
hungry. He loves it.
So my grandmother used to do a chicken machbous, and my uncle goes chick, 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 resembling the chicken. And I started vomiting and, hating animals because of him.
Ooh.
Yeah. So every time after it, when I go eating meat, I just imagine the animal and I stop eating.
Oh.
And yeah, so let's go back to scuba diving. Okay. So I was afraid from fish. Even at the shore, I don't go.
By the way, I'm just like you.
You don't eat meat.
No, I don't eat veg.
You don't eat. Oh, so you are Meatatarian.
When you show me these leaves, I'm scared of them.
Okay.
When I order
So you're a
McDonald's,
vampire.
I say no lettuce, no tomato, no onions. Onions, okay, I love them, but no tomato, no lettuce, nothing.
Oh my God, you're missing a lot. I know I'm missing more. Okay.
Please
So when we go, on our holidays or the weekends, we go to the sea. On the beach, I just stay on the sand. I don't go to the water. I'm afraid that something will come to me and bite me. I don't know what's inside. I
Right,
don't know.
true.
And when we have like Jaws and a lot of horror movies, so I just don't trust the sea. So when I started scuba diving, I was terrified. And I don't know if I'm gonna take the license or not. But I just need to do something big and change in my life.
Right.
I need an adventure, and it really helped me in my grieving a lot.
Wow.
Yeah. Even now, I'm diving every week. خلاص, I'm addicted to it. I'm diving every week. So I work of the week. I'm exhausted, and in the end of the week, I just go scuba diving. It's
Lovely.
it's the escape for me. So I started in the beginning of this pandemic, and I loved it. And I went down and I saw all the fishes. And then I went to the second course, which is advanced scuba diving. And then I went to rescue scuba diving. And then I became a dive master.
Wow.
And then I became an instructor. So yeah, it was like that.
Oh my God.
I just entered this world and I couldn't go back.
Right.
And I dived actually with sharks in the Red Sea.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I am serious. Yeah, from a girl that was afraid in the shore to just touch the water by her fingers until diving with sharks in the Red Sea, and went to wrecks that from World War II. There's a lot of ships and wrecks in the Red Sea. There is a Thistlegorm ship. It's huge, it's in the depth of 25, 30 meters.
Wow.
And you go inside and you're going to find these huge cars and airplanes. And it's huge. Yeah, it's war. Yeah, it was transferring these equipments to Egypt. I think this is the base for UK there.
Okay.
So the German blew it and sank in the Red Sea. So when I dived to I know it's interesting. When I dived to Thistlegorm wreck, it was like how to explain? It was like playing PlayStation. It wasn't real. It was I have a lot of footage. If you go to my Instagram or my YouTube channel, you're gonna find Thistlegorm, or you're gonna find like Salim Express. It just sank like 1991.
Wow.
Yeah,
so recent.
People were traveling from Saudi. It was in Hajj.
Oh.
Yeah, they're went to Hajj, and they were going back with their cars, with their clothes, and their families. What we were waiting for them in Egypt. So it sank, like 30 minutes away from shore. It sank.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So they took all the bodies out. So when we went there, we went to the back of the ship. We went inside the storage. So we find all the cars, all the TVs, all the old TVs, the 19s TVs, and the hedge bags, and the dresses. Oh, I'm having goosebumps. Yeah, and the dresses for the children, and it was hard. This wreck I couldn't complete. Yeah, I'm claustrophobic, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, so I couldn't complete this wreck. But Thistlegorm, it was like 5 stories ship, and we couldn't reach the bottom. I think the bottom's like 100, 200 meters deep.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so 25 meters is just the surface.
Just the surface of the ship.
Yeah,
Oh.
you cannot see the end. But it was
is the ship upside down?
no,
straight?
it's tilted.
Tilted,
It's tilted a little bit, but it's not upside down. Yeah. So we saw the surface and all the coral reef that built on the ship, and we saw Nemo. Nemo, what are you doing here? We called it clownfish. Actually, it's the scientific name of it's clownfish. So Nemo, what are you doing here? So Nemo houses everywhere, and when we went inside, I don't remember. It was a door. It was, I think, one of the doors. We saw the bathtub and the toilets and the bedrooms, and it was huge.
Wow.
And then when going to the storage inside, we find all these motorcycles and cars and trucks.
Oh
It was. I told you, it was like
complete livelihoods of people.
Yeah, it was like artificial intelligence. It wasn't real. It was like playing PlayStation. When you go into a game.
Yeah.
It was exactly like playing PlayStation. So it wasn't real. So yeah, I'm addicted to scuba diving. I can't stop.
No. What are some of the great places in Kuwait to scuba dive?
Garo Island.
Ghana.
Yeah. Not for the coral reef and the fish life that it's inside, but it's the most clear water in Kuwait.
Really?
Yes.
Which island is this? How far?
Garo Island.
It's near Bubian, or?
No. It's lower than Failaka Island. So we go to Khairan.
Ah, okay, so it's
Yeah,
south.
south. Yeah,
Ah,
we go
okay.
to Khairan and then we head to Garo. And it depends on the boat you're riding. We can reach there in 45 minutes. We can reach in 1 hour and a half, and we can reach in 3 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
So
it is far.
it is far, yeah. So in the last adventure, just now, like last Friday, I did a huge trip. I had 50 people in the yacht, in the biggest yacht in Kuwait. It's called Salsan 6. 3 hours, 2 hours, 45 minutes until we reached Garo.
Oh,
But
okay.
they had fun. I did some activities and some astronomy stories, yeah.
So how deep is that?
Garo?
Yeah,
It's coral reef. It's shallow water.
shallow water.
But if you go further from the island, you're going deeper.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Because even I'm scared of it.
It's fun.
I
You know,
wa-
it's scary. I told you in the
Yeah.
beginning. Yeah, it is scary. It's not an easy adventure, but it's worth having. Yeah, it's worth trying.
It's the same fear for me as well. It's the fear of the unknown. You know, like
Yeah,
what's down there. I
everybody
have no
afraid
clue.
of the unknown.
Yeah.
If you don't know,
It's not the water that's scary. It's what's down there. Don't know.
Yeah.
You know, we went to Sri Lanka just 2 weeks ago, and we went into river rafting. So in river rafting,
I love rafting. Yeah.
So in river rafting, after a certain point, they tell you to go down in the water. So when you're going down, like that was the first time I've been in a river. I've gone down
And
in a
rivers
water.
have a lot of alligators.
Yeah, exactly. So I
Yes.
was like constantly, I'm like, I swim well. I know how to swim perfectly.
Yeah, it's just
But
the fear.
it's like, what's down there? I don't know. Is something going to touch me or not? You know?
Yeah. It's just the fear. Yeah, I've been to rafting in Nepal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been to rafting there. It was amazing, but the river was very fast. You know, the current. Yeah,
dangerous,
the
huh?
current is very fast. It is dangerous, and we have to go down, and then a lot of rocks. But I can't do it again. I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love it so much.
I think there's one in near Assam or somewhere, which is like fourth dangerous in the world. It's near in India, I think so.
Yeah, I would try.
You
I love
should.
adventures. There is one in also Kyrgyzstan, and it's a new country that I love going to. Kyrgyzstan. They speak Russian. They have Russian food, but they are mostly Muslims, and they have a lot of nature, and also they have civilization.
Wow.
So it's a beautiful country.
Lovely.
Yeah, beautiful country.
It's-
And it's very cheap.
It's cheap?
Yeah, it is
Okay,
cheap.
then I'm there.
Yeah, it
I'm
is
going.
very cheap. Yeah, if you want to go in a taxi for an hour drive in London, how much are you gonna pay?
An hour, I don't know, $100?
Yeah, like 30 KD.
Yeah.
Okay, there you're gonna pay like 4 KD.
Oh,
That's cheap.
it's that cheap.
That
Wow.
cheap. Yeah, even the airplane is cheap. The flight is cheap. Yeah, Jazeera. I think it's direct flight to Kyrgyzstan. Yeah, it's like 60, and maybe now because it's summer vacation, it's 120, 130. So.
How many
I'm advertising for the country. I don't know why. I just love it. I just love it.
we will add some footages of Kyrgyzstan here.
You have to. I'll send you my footages.
Oh,
in
lovely. So
Kyrgyzstan.
we'll add that.
Yeah. It's amazing. Kyrgyzstan is amazing. Yeah.
Lovely. Regarding your gold medals that you've received, how many gold medals do you have?
Until now, 9, and my goal is 10. And then I don't know if I'm gonna stop or I'm gonna continue. It's just
No,
the
do it to
experience.
20. Come on, you can do it.
20.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard. You know, every.
What you're doing is hard.
I know. But it's nerve wracking. You know, going through this competitions is nerve wracking.
Really?
Especially if you are presenting your country. In Moscow, my first medal was from Moscow, gold medal. I was the only Kuwaiti there. So when they say the result, they don't say JENAN AL-SHEHAB had. No, they say Kuwait had. So yeah, it was nerve wracking, and you know the embassy is there, and yeah, it's a huge responsibility.
Right.
So
Representing a whole nation.
yes,
My God.
and the results is good. People are happy for me. Kuwait are happy. I met the prince, the late prince of Kuwait, Sabah Al-Ahmed, Allah yarhamah, and I met Nawaf Al-Ahmed also, Allah yarhamah, and I've met Sheikh Mish'al also, Allah yatawwal b'umrah, our prince. Yeah, I've met. I'm having goosebumps again. Oh my God. Yeah. So
She's low-key flexing. right? Like, you guys are nothing. I've met the king.
No, come on, no, I'm humble, come on, don't do that, don't do that.
Just kidding, just kidding.
Yeah.
You deserve it. Come on.
Yeah, I'm happy that my country is in my back, the royal family is in my back, but it's even bigger responsibility. You know, when meeting the prince is not only I met the prince. No, it's like the prince is telling me I'm happy about what you did. I believe you can do more. So it's that's more responsibility. Yeah, that's what I feel. You know,
True.
I'm proud, I'm happy, but it's challenging also, and it's nerve wracking. So when I participate in another competition, I just remember what he say, and I'm like, okay, now they're gonna say Kuwait. So yeah, it's hard participating in a competition. When I participated in Japan, there is an inventor called Yoshiro Nakamatsu.
Okay.
He's the brilliant, most patents owner in the world.
Wow.
He have patents more than even Edison.
Are you serious?
Because Edison was number one, and now Yoshiro Nakamatsu is still alive, by the way. And Yoshiro Nakamatsu is number one now. He have like 3,000 something inventions and patents. He invented the floppy disk. Remember the square floppy disk that we used in the back and the past?
Yes.
He's the inventor of the floppy disk.
Is that the guy with the white long hair?
No, he have no hair.
No hair. Okay.
Yeah.
Then
no,
I'm mistaken.
He's
with
Japanese.
Someone. Right. Yeah. Japanese.
Usually they don't have hair. Even facial hair they don't have. So the challenge is that one of the judges is Yoshiro Nakamatsu, and if you won, he gonna sign your certificate.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I was shaking before. It was the most difficult competition.
What did you do in that?
The same invention. It was more improved since previous competition. So every competition, I improve something in this invention.
Okay.
So when I met him, I met him virtually. It wasn't Corona, unfortunately. I didn't meet him in person, but I met him. I talked to him. That counts. When I met him, and he talked in Japanese, and we have a translator between us. It was nerve-wracking. I don't know what I was thinking. It's just this man. He invented the floppy disk that in some period of time, everybody's using it. You cannot live without it before inventing the CD. And if I win, so I'm going to have his signature on my certificate. And then seeing the other participants, how strong their invention is. But how competition goes is that you have categories. You know, so we have the environment category, the mechanical engineering, the chemical engineering, like scientific research, masters, PhD. So it's categories. Every category has gold, bronze, and gold, silver, and bronze.
Right.
You know, so we have so many golds. So I have a good chance of having. So I go to electrical and technology and see the participants. I see the invention. I see my chance in winning. But the thing is, these judges, they don't see the invention only. They see the inventor. You know, I can't just take an invention or scientific research and just go bargain about it. Maybe somebody else did it for me, you know, and I have my name because I have money, I paid.
Sure.
So they ask questions to know if you understand your invention.
Correct.
To know if you are the real inventor. So sometimes I see the invention, but I don't know what they asked him. I don't know, you know, I don't know what happened in the judging session. And then because it was virtual, so they sent me the result by email. It was, I called my mom and I said, Mom, I can't look. I can't, please look. And then Habibti, yani she started tearing up and I started crying and it's gold. And then they send it. They send the medal and they send the certificate and a thank you letter and a participation certificate. It was called WGC, World Genius Competition. In Japan. So when I have a gold medal and the gold medal, it was so beautiful.
Really?
Yeah.
How big is it?
It's a medal.
Okay.
But
and it's made of gold, real gold?
No, it's gold plated.
Gold plated.
Yeah. They don't go to real gold because that's not the point.
True.
You know, yeah. You don't want to sell it in the end. It's an award.
Absolutely.
But not that what I was happy about, the certificate that
Yeah.
has Yoshiro Nakamatsu's signature.
Oh,
That's what I was proud of. Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah.
You've had such a great journey in inventing things, science, astronomy, scuba diving. Now, recently you've started your own business for Electrodis.
Not recently, since 2016.
Yeah, I mean, in your life, it's,
In
it's
my
8 years.
okay. Yeah.
So, how difficult do you think running a business is?
Very difficult, especially if you are running a product that it's not there before. You know, if you go to the Authority of Industry and you tell them, I want to have a license to start implementing or manufacturing this invention, and then they go to the categories that they already have. I'm sorry to say that, but bureaucracy. They go to the categories that they already have. Okay, so we have welding, we have wood, we don't have electromagnetic. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
Okay, so I need to have a license to start working.
Correct.
Yeah, so I hope that in the future they become more flexible. Yes, I have the license of electronics now, like a computer shop or and unfortunately, but I'm working on what I love.
So
But bureaucracy is very difficult if you are running a business. You know, renewing the license if you want to have an employee, or you have to run to have visas and then have permission that he comes here and what he gonna work, where he gonna live, and then you have the license. Okay, what material you're gonna use, and then you have to have a certificate from health ministry, and you have to have a certificate from the environment authority. So yeah, maybe bureaucracy is the most difficult thing. Yeah, I say it a lot, but it is spread in Kuwait. Yeah, it is better now.
Yeah.
Better than when I started in 2016. Now we have Sahel application.
Yeah.
It helped a lot, and we have Ashel in the manpower ministry. Yeah, it's a lot easier than when it was in 2016. When I wanted to have the license, I spent like a year and a half just to have this paper.
Are you serious?
I didn't work. I'm just running from place to place just to have this license. And when I had the license, I was like, is that it? You don't need a signature or something. No, that's the license. Are you sure? Yeah. So yeah, it was hard.
I want to ask you the question. So now that you're in business, do you think that business is kind of like forcing you to sacrifice on the quality of your invention because like you want to get this product out in the market as soon as possible because of the business model?
Okay.
Does that happen with you?
Most of people, yes. Most of entrepreneurs, yes. They just put the product there in the market. But if that was my case, I would have my invention in the market years ago. But I'm still waiting until I have the quality, the mass order quality, the good manufacturing. I'm contacting some manufacturers out of Kuwait just to collaborate together.
Okay.
So the quality is better than just having it early. I don't want to regret, having bad product in the market, and then no one gonna buy it. And then even if I implement it or improve it or done something good with it, no one gonna buy it because it's the first impression.
Absolutely.
Of the product, and the first impression of the company name. So I know this brand is low quality. I'm not going to buy it again. Now they have a new product now. It's just low quality. Yeah, unfortunately, in market, it's the first impression.
That's true.
Yeah.
Also, it's your first product.
It is. It's not my first product. It's my dream product.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so I can wait forever until I have it. Yeah, like KFC, he started in 80 something, so I can wait until 80. I don't mind.
JENAN, it was lovely talking to you.
It was.
It was my pleasure listening to your stories, and it was inspiring in many ways as well. And I hope that our audience would be inspiring as well.
Inshallah.
It would be inspiring for them as well.
Inshallah, it's fruitful, and they can get something from it and start If they are hesitating, just start and be consistent. It's gonna happen one day. And it was lovely talking to you, Abdu.
Thank you so much. The pleasure is mine.
Thank you.
Any
you,
last
Abdu.
words for the audience, for the aspiring inventors?
Like I said, start. And when you start, just be consistent. It's not easy. It's not possible in the beginning. Maybe you're gonna have a lot of enemies. You're gonna have a lot of haters that are gonna tell you, no, stop. What are you doing with your life? Just go have a job, and you're gonna have money from it. No, just don't listen to them. Start. Be consistent. Success is about consistency.
Absolutely. Yeah. And remember, having enemies is profitable for you.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Ching-ching.
Cha-ching.
Thank you so much, JENAN.
Thank you.